This is Newsyish. I'm Stephen Wettenstein. Here's your news. Seth Rogen is starring in The Green Hornet, a surprise move for Rogen, who's known for more humorous roles. In an attempt to continue to diversify his body of work, Rogen has begun preparations for his next role, the title character in The Return of Lassie, bringing back Doggy Style. Larry King has ended his 25-year career as an interview host on CNN. The 77-year-old apparently wanted to continue, but doctors insisted that his body was a health hazard and he needed to be buried immediately. Don't Ask, Don't Tell was repealed, and the government is already planning its next military invasion, so prepare to be liberated, J.Crew. National archivists have organized George Bush's White House photographs and emails while in office. Though his 200 million emails were 10 times as many as previous President Clinton's, the archivists were relieved to find the vast majority were just pictures of lolcats. A Catholic nun was accused of embezzling almost $1 million from Iona College in New York where she worked, thus proving another reason why you should leave the finance to the Jews. A Qantas flight to Melbourne, Australia was delayed when the airline encountered difficulty while trying to load a cheetah to be delivered to a zoo. Trouble was in the works when a background check found ties to the animal with notorious cheesy finger terrorist Chester. A Marist College poll found the word whatever to be voted the most annoying word of 2010, followed by like, statistically making the Hill's annoying factor somewhere in between Fran Drescher laughing and Joy Behar saying just about anything. Floods covering much of eastern Australia, with waters up to 30 feet above sea level, are expected to last several more weeks. Foster's is already preparing the next ad campaign, How to Speak Australian, Houseboat. The American Dialect Society chose the 2011 Word of the Year to be app, because nothing disproves America's laziness by having the Word of the Year not even be an actual word. Teen actress Raven Simone lost 35 pounds in 2010, but says she preferred herself back when she was heavier. Simone says, now you're just looking at me for the wrong reasons. Before you were actually looking at me for a real reason. That reason being to figure out who gave Ruben Studdard a TV show. Now with a closer look at our own campus, Drexel One has announced an app which will allow students to use their iPhone or other smartphone to look up course schedules or view final grades. Students can also learn if the Hans cafeteria is open and what's on the menu. Still missing from the Hans tab, a feature telling you which bathroom stall is available within a 15-second sprint and its toilet paper status. President Fry announced that he will begin holding office hours for students who wish to discuss university concerns. As with all office hours, they will be held from 3:30 a.m. to 3:45 a.m. on Saturdays, and only one advanced tuition payment will be required. 2010 saw a 46% increase in students from China attending American universities. Administrators feel the educational preparations in China create an ideal undergraduate, and TAs say that they're finally happy to have some students understand them. Speaking of tuition, Forbes magazine recently reported that Drexel graduates have the highest individual debt in the entire country. To find out what students did to help cover the cost, I sat down with a few recent graduates.
I went to school at Drexel for dance. I was a dance major and I had big plans to be a dance therapist, but now I'm just using my skills to be a stripper.
So I came to Drexel as a pre-med student. Basically, I wanted to be investing in blood, selling it, but found out that they don't sell it anymore. People don't want to buy it.
Well, originally I came to Drexel pre-law. I had big plans. I wanted to go off to law school in New York. But I found out that bird law actually isn't a specialty anymore. It's actually just pets now, and I couldn't find anybody to accept me for bird law. So now I work in a pet shop.
I went to school for engineering, and I had a big passion for building and just construction and all that. And now with all this debt, I build bongs.
And our final thought, why is it that racists are called white supremacists if everyone in the Supremes was black? I'm Stephen Wettenstein. That was Newsyish. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.